and welcome to the Eurocrap for today's semi-final between Kazakhstan and Luxembourg. Both these sides won their quarter-finals comfortably, so it should be an interesting clash here in Moldova today. I'm James Carey, joined by Jack Shepherd for this mouth-watering tie between these two contrasting nations.
Yeah, sounds like you're excited for it.
Well, it's been a while since I've been on the crap, so plenty of time to build up that excitement.
Some would say gagging for it.
What a thrilling tie it was yesterday with Montenegro coming through 2 goals to the good, and I have to say, what an impressive defence they have. Still yet to concede a goal, that Montenegro team. So
incredible stuff, isn't it?
Hugely impressive. Well, when you consider how freely goals have went in this tournament in some games, it is amazing.
At the Coliseo de los Deportes for, is it the last time we're here, James?
It will be the last time we are here.
Kazakhstan in the blue, Luxembourg in the red. Off we go, semi-final time.
Kazakhstan should be the favourites for this one, given
you think so? That's certainly
freedom in the group stages and the way they made short work of oh, and it will be a corner. Thought we were going to see him out there, but doesn't in the end. Will be whipped in. Whipped in with some velocity.
What the?
Too much velocity. And goes straight out for a goal kick to Luxembourg.
And that must have been a slip or a miss hit or something. We've not seen that happen. These things do happen in the good old sport of football. I saw that cruncher coming a mile off.
It's such a random sort of sport. It can also it's going to happen in this sport. Dealt with by Valio.
Barrero comes away with it there. He's Turple. Still got it. The big man hits one. Good save from Quiet.
It was a good save from Nepagodov. Is that his name, Nepagodov?
Could be. Could well be that.
I've butchered it there.
Gerson Rodriguez. Cross in.
Oh, managed to keep on his toes there. And,
given away to Turple at the edge of the box.
Oh, good save again.
Have to be.
Well,
Luxembourg
didn't
all
give him
over.
much of an angle to shoot at, did he? Well, who was at fault there? Was it just the defender, would you say, or what?
I think the centre back was at fault there.
To not throw it to him there. But
I'm not sure the defender was really concentrating there, James. Gerson Rodriguez heads it, but kind of heads it away from everyone else on his team. Someone else might have had a better chance there. Given away with Shano. Jans. Bit of a clash there. Murtazayev on the left wing here. Bit of space. Selimovic closing him down. Like 2 bulls clashing into each other there. The cross comes in, but it only finds centre back, who finds Barrero with it, and Barrero plays it out. Here's Kuat. Gives it to Turisbek. Selimovic gets there first, calls for a free kick, but none given. And Merkel wins it off Phil. Phil's been good this tournament. So both brothers have been good. Here's Islam Khan. Hits one and wins a corner off the face of someone.
I think if I don't know, an even split here in terms of fans, I think.
Yeah, always has been, really. So that was Shano who blocked that with his face there, and it was a good block indeed. It's gone for a corner. It could go anywhere, this. It's gone out of the box. Oh, and a lovely flick there from Turple.
Yes.
Islam Khan finds Zain Utdinov out wide. Didn't really have anywhere to go there, did the fellow whose name I will not pronounce again. Turple turns pull. Finds Phil. Here's Barrero. Also had a good tournament, has Barrero.
Yes, he has. I think everyone who's in this game has had a good tournament, haven't they, really?
That's true.
Out both sides.
I wonder if... Is Dirk Carlson on the left today? Could we see
No,
another
he's
goal
not.
of the
Jan
tournament?
Manic is back in the side
I
for
see.
today's game.
The cross comes
Pulled
in.
it
Oliver
in.
Thill in the middle. Not big enough to get there. Played away to Martins. Hits one. Another save.
Oh, playing well, the goalkeeper, I would say.
Here's Martins again. Obviously doesn't get the shot off this time.
Dispossessed.
Well won there. From, I'm not sure who it was. It should have been Dirk, I think. Should have been Dirk, the left back. Merkel. Wind by Martin. Wind? I can't believe what I've said there. Won by Martin.
Well, we have just been listening to Moldovan for the last month or so. That is the language they speak in. They might speak Romanian, actually.
It's a dialect, I suppose, Moldovan.
Yes.
Like Geordie is to English. Lots of space in the middle for Islam Khan. Tries to ping a pass. Oh, it's wonderful! It's wonderful! It's not gone in though!
Oh! They survived Luxembourg.
Off the upright, the woodwork. What a ball that was though. Islam Khan, after his great pass, misses with the shot.
And due to the humidity and the heat in this stadium, my palms are sweating.
Yes, it's a warm day today.
No end. I need a bit of chalk for these.
Islam Khan is having one of the best games he's had all tournament here.
Yes, he's looking quite free out there.
Still 0-0 though, anyone's game.
It is, it's as it was yesterday. I think it was quite a tasty affair, wasn't it, in the kind of opening exchanges of that one.
Islam Khan finds Suyum Bayev. Bayev just trotting with it. Islam Khan once again. Plenty of space in the midfield for him. Could he be the talisman here?
Yeah, he's just finding it, isn't he, Islam Khan? He's finding that space to run and to make use of.
Here's Erlenov. Erlenov with the hump up the field. Bit of a clattering there, and free kick goal Luxembourg's way.
Luxembourg, yes.
It was a 50-50 there. I'm not sure how the referees managed to give a free kick
50s,
either way.
But he has gone through him really, murders Ayev there.
He did kind of penetrate him in the anus as well. Turpel kind of backed away from that there, hoping it was going to fly over the head of the defender, but the defender was well judged. Got there first. Turpel. Turpel's knocked two guys over and he's got a shot off. Doesn't go in.
Yeah.
Look at the strength of Turpel here.
Turpel, yes.
Absolutely.
that was quite something. Unlucky enough to get it on target there.
Nepogodov, you're right there. It is his name, Nepogodov. Half time.
Half time, goalless between these two sides, and it's been a fairly even affair, I would say.
Very even, yeah.
Both,
Let's have a look.
You'd argue, Luxembourg have had more shots on goal. The Nepogodov has been equal to them, but there's been two genuine opportunities for Kazakhstan. The first almost orchestrated by Luxembourg themselves, and then the one where it came off the upright. But I think both these sides are looking good for their place in this stage of the competition.
Yes, and 0-0 is probably what you'd want to see in a semi-final. You don't really want it to be a runaway train. Something's gone terribly wrong with the tournament structure there if that happens.
Well,
Islam Khan with that beautiful pass. He has some absolutely fantastic passes today.
Yes, Islam Khan has been the standout player for Kazakhstan, I have to say.
And Turpel right at the end there causes two Kazakhstanis to just run into each other.
He's a very good forward, Turpel. I think he'll be getting the eye of some European scouts around.
Well, he's on the hunt for his 7th goal, isn't he, today? The joint lead.
Yes, it's a battle between him and Turzbek today.
Oh, and Turzbek on 6, of course, yes.
Of course, today.
Yes.
Jovetic will you'd imagine be the favourite to do well in the final. Of course, for that Montenegro side, that will fancy their chances of taking home the silver, adding to their original Euro crap that they won some years ago.
Jurisbeck has been playing quite deep in the first half, been having to come back to get the ball. Not what you really want to see from a side, but I suppose it's the more defensive way. You're not going to concede as much if the centre forward is playing that kind of midfielder role. Islam Khan's been getting everywhere on the pitch, from left to right, back and forth. Good stuff.
He's exploiting that space between there's gaps, isn't there for him to kind of work into.
Gaps. And I think, I'm not sure where the space is coming from, because Barrero and Phil both have quite decent heat maps as well, covering quite a lot of ground. It's just he's just found the space well. Not really any tactical flaws you can point out. Turpel's been a lot further forward than Jurisbeck though.
Yes.
Really been more forward thinking. So we'll get on the way in the second half here.
Here we go, second half action.
No changes, I don't think, for either side.
Not from Luxembourg, no.
So this is it. Well, we could say extra time, but this is the 45 minutes that count now.
We've not had any extra time in this tournament yet.
Oh, a big freeze there on the...
That was slightly worrying. Briefly there, wasn't it?
Hopefully Colin does not turn off the router this evening.
I don't believe there.
He is.
That's easily Surinbayev, is it?
Yes, still going Surinbayev well. The goalkeeper nearly fluffed his lines there.
Deal with it there.
Well won from Martins there. Good strong
Martins
player.
has been working well in that midfield, hasn't he? Winning the ball back.
That's his job really, isn't it, as a CDM?
Yes, of course.
Here's Surinbayev. Trotting forward. Like a gazelle. Oh, Martins there again. Look at him. Across the field there, winning the ball back. What a magnificent player. Oh, Rodriguez wins it in the box! It's a goal for Turpel!
Oh, Turpel's there. It's 7 for him. Is it? Is it 7?
It's 7, yes.
Oh. Well, there you go. Not much never got off good done there.
What a turn up for the Bucks there. Gerson Rodriguez winning it back for his team in the box. Turpel pounced like there was no tomorrow.
He did. Well won.
He certainly wasn't asleep, and what a great pass from Gerson there. Could have gone for it himself, Gerson, gone for the glory, but lovely outside of the boot to the penalty spot. Easy as you like for Dick Turpel. I don't even know his real name.
Daniel, I believe, isn't it? I like Dick though. Obviously, he's just thinking of the highwayman there when you're thinking about that, aren't you? Dick Turpin.
Oh yes, that's clearly what I'm thinking of, isn't it?
Oh,
here's Juris back. Couldn't get a shot off.
Well won. Well won there.
And it was nearly a swift counter-attack there.
Oh, will it be dealt with? Oh.
Really playing risky stuff at the back here, Azerbaijan. We've not seen them this shaky all tournament.
No. Phil. Rodriguez, he's got space to run into there. Will he get it across there? Turpel!
What a save!
Well saved! Oh, what a block that was! What a life-changing tackle that was, or life-saving, or I can't even get the words out, but that was... Oh, top stuff that from him there.
Here's Barrero!
Oh, it was a perfect opportunity, opened up for him. Just,
I like that there was no free kick given in the midfield, even though there was a player lying on the ball. Good to see from the refereeing, and then
off the stanchion there.
A rasping effort. Gerson Rodriguez in lots and lots of space.
Oh, what a miss!
What's he done there?
What a miss! Could that cost them? What a miss! How on earth did he swing it so wide?
What's he done? He's hit it with his wrong
He's
foot.
not even like, I don't even know. He's skewed up the outside of his foot, hasn't he?
He's made a right pig's ear of that.
Yes.
A right balls up.
Well, that was something else from Gerson Rodriguez there. Something wrong. What we won by the Kazakhstanis here. Chance might open up. Dealt with there for now, but it's given away again. They come back. Kazakhstan.
Here's Zaynut Tutunov.
Dealt with.
Good stuff there from Selimovic.
Swept up there well by Kazakhstan. A lot of space. Oh, and he's done well with it.
Calls for offside, not given.
Oh. And back there by Martins.
Martins again, clearing up any danger, and here we go with Barrero. Couldn't pick the pass, but it falls through to Phil.
Phil.
And it's 2-0.
2-0. Vincent Thill.
And it's got to be it now for
And
Kazakhstan.
Luxembourg are looking good for their place in the final of this tournament.
Against Montenegro.
But you never know of the quality that Kazakhstan have in this team. They could hit back.
There's all the Luxembourg fans there.
They're absolutely right. Oh, you just let it slip over his foot, and you can't. If there's one man you don't want to be behind you, it's Vincent Thill, isn't it?
Vincent Thill, yeah.
One of the more talented footballers. Beautifully played through. Well,
And that's
was it?
just a mistake
It really
there.
should have been dealt with by the defender.
Yes, absolutely.
He's riding with that one.
Dick Turple now.
Oh, he will be slammed off the ball there.
Well, Erlenov's giving it away. We've not seen this from Kazakhstan struggling like this. We're used to Erlenov making those charging runs forward.
It'll be interesting to see Erlenov's heat map at the end of this game. I don't feel he's been up the field as much as he is normally. He's having to defend today.
He is, yes, and not doing a very good job of it.
Well, I did question his defensive abilities in the... Oh, and it's been given away. That's a dodgy position to give it away in. To Teresbeck. Merkel now. Ooh, and he tried to place it. But I believe the goalkeeper had it covered there. Moritz. Driven wide.
Yeah, goalkeeper had it covered all day. Knew where his posts were. Good stuff not to give away a corner.
Yes. You can see the anguish in his face there.
Lots of anguish.
Picked up by Martins eventually. But, oh,
Offside,
well, that was
yes.
obvious. Well, can't blame him really. Getting a bit of a flow there. Thought maybe the far side was playing him on, but turned by a forward.
He's offside.
Oh, it's offside. Oh.
It was good stuff, but offside.
Oh, not too much in that really.
Marginally.
That was the original man who was offside. I thought it was the man who played in there. But, oh.
So close. Yet still so far to go for Kazakhstan.
Oh, he killed it dead nicely there, but lined to immediate danger.
Here's Erlenov doing what he likes to do. Maybe this is what the game's been missing. And Erlenov, some defence there
I think
though.
it has been, but Erlenov is dispossessed eventually there.
And that leaves them wide open at the back.
Well,
We've
we're
not
in
got long
stoppage
enough
time
left.
now. They need a miracle. Turesbeck.
That's the game.
Dealt with.
Luxembourg are going through to the final.
Here it is. Away.
That's
It's
it.
there.
What scenes?
Luxembourg are in the final. Kazakhstan, who were steamrolling every opponent up until this fixture, have been undone. And they will play Azerbaijan in an all-Soviet third-place playoff. And our final will be Montenegro versus Luxembourg. Well, we've reached this stage now. What, 2-1-0, 2-0 victories?
Yes.
In the two semi-finals.
It's both been somewhat of a surprise as well.
Digest what has happened in these two fixtures.
I can't explain what has happened to Kazakhstan there. They've just not been the same team we've seen for the first 4 or 5 games.
No, but it just shows the frailty of tournament football. I have to say, Kazakhstan have done it again. They looked so good in the group stages of all the previous tournaments they've been in. They've always... I think this team was better than those teams, but they've always found a way to come undone at the crucial stage, and it's happened to them again.
This almost feels like England and Croatia in the World Cup, actually.
Is that how you feel?
Yes. England coming in thinking they've got it in the bag before the game's actually even been played, and maybe get a bit lackadaisical about it.
Well, there you go. It's going to be an interesting final. What do we think about that third place playoff? Do you think there's going to be, because both those sides would have fancied their chances at winning this tournament?
Well, you know, the third place playoff's often a very strange game to play, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. They're going back to the World Cup, both these teams that have been knocked out, so just
just
another game for them, really.
World Cup. Do you think Kazakhstan can make waves at the next Crack World Cup? I think we've certainly seen a lot to suggest that they could be.
It certainly depends on the age of these players, I suppose. 2 years till the World Cup, and I don't know how old Churisbek and Turpel.
I don't think they're that old, actually.
Okay. Ulanov and that.
No. Well, there you go, the possession statistic in favour of Kazakhstan, but...
I certainly see Luxembourg getting better, actually, for the World Cup.
Yes, well, we saw this as a... this tournament was a chance for them to express themselves. I think they have done that at this tournament. I think we've seen a lot of good things from this Luxembourg side. What chance do you give them on Sunday going into the final? Do you think they have a chance?
Oh, the final is actually
you would imagine that Montenegro
game
are the favourites going into that game, but of course you would have relabelled this game as being Kazakhstan were the favourites by a little bit.
Yeah, you would have thought Kazakhstan would have scored at least after the amount of goals they've scored so far, but you never know. You never know with these players. Swinging by him.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Erlov's heat map now, and it's all in his half, really.
Yeah, he only had that one run forward, really, near the end.
When you've looked at it in other games, it's been mostly going forward, but I have to say I'm going to give my man of the match today to Martins of Luxembourg. I thought he was absolutely tremendous in the centre of the park.
Martins was amazing, yeah, had a great game.
I think he broke up the play. He was good with his passing forward as well.
In the first half, Kazakhstan were on top. Islam Khan was absolutely controlling the game, but Luxembourg seemed to have shut him down with Martins in the second half, and they've done well there.
There's a question for you. So it's interesting going into the final. You've got 2 players on 7 goals, is it now?
Yes, 2 players on 7 goals.
The 2 top scorers in the final. The 2 top scorers are in the final. You can't ask for more than that. But, you know, as good as Jovetic is, I think Daniel Turpin's clearly been a underrated footballer. Because I think, to me, he looks a better footballer than Churisbek.
Churisbek did not get a single shot today.
In his overall game, I'm just thinking of some of the goals he scored and the skills that he pulls off her. And that little pass he did in the game today, and his goal in the quarter final, he chipped up and volleyed it. I mean, that's going to be in our goals compilation, isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is. I can't believe this. Looking at the stats here, Churisbek 0 shots. Unbelievable.
And Turpel had 6 shots. 6 shots and 4 on
4 on
target.
target, yes.
Yeah. Oh, right. Well, of course, Luxembourg are in this final, and they have lost a match in this tournament. They lost the final group game to San Marino. But they did rest players in that game. So, there's that.
Bless me.
Well, we will see the road to the final videos in the next coming days before the final.
Just before the final, yep. Oh god.
Look forward to seeing those. And look
First
forward
is
to
the
the
third
third
place.
playoff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got something in my notes, but you keep talking.
Well, there we go. That has been the Euro semi-finals. Are you sad to be saying goodbye to the tournament at the weekend?
Very sad, but we have got more tournaments coming up, so I'll have my fix.
We have got a crapper America later in the year when people are allowed to do things again.
Yes, so third place on Saturday, and then the final on Sunday.
Join us for both.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.